And the reality is, if you look at mental health, there is always a factor that pushes it out. So many people tend to have their careers, as it were.
Okay.
Now, marriage can be a blessing, but it can also be a curse. For many people, it might be a protective factor. For a few other people, it can be the reason why they have a mental health related issue. Now, commonly, we notice many people have anxiety simply from being in a marriage, which is problematic. And that happens naturally because for humans, many of our worries are about the future. So if you're with somebody who stirs you up negatively today, you are basically going to look into the future based on the current circumstances. And you feel their emotions as if they were real.
Okay.
So I might be looking into the future and think it would be like this, even though it's not the case.
Okay.
But I'm starting to feel the pressure of it in the present just by thinking about it.
Okay.
Now, in excess anxiety would come issues of depression. You know, just feeling like life is unbearable, feeling dull all the time. And then also stems the issue of people trying to cope with it, which brings about most of the addictions that we're facing today.
Oh.
Now, from a very psychological standpoint, many addictions are coping behaviors. So people start to drink a lot of alcohol, they start using drugs, and in the modern times, the best coping is technology. So I hear lots of people say, my partner is always on their phone. Yeah, well, they're trying to cope. In many regards, what it does for them is that temporarily, as they are on that, their mind is not thinking about the problems. They have something that gives them a sense of excitement that they are coping with. But that same coping then brings even further challenges. So I'm only trying to create a path, but basically the worry of what could happen and not what will happen is the main factor when it comes to mental health in relationships.